Alright y'all, this video I'm about to tell y'all 3 reasons why spiritual psychosis suck. First, I'm going to tell y'all from the book of consciousness, then I'm going to explain to y'all from my own experiences and from the divine consciousness that all this done gave me. So make sure y'all stay tuned, like and subscribe, and let's get this going. So first thing first, let's go and get into this. You always into it with your family. As you elevate your vibrations and work on yourself, your family may unconsciously absorb and reflect the dense energies you're releasing. This is because your family and environment played a significant role in shaping your consciousness. Recognize that your journey is not about blaming or excusing, but about healing and transcending. By doing so, you'll break free from old patterns and create space for growth, forgiveness, and love. Now let's talk about this, y'all. Now, going through spiritual psychosis, yes, you will probably blame your family, try to find someone to excuse for the way you've been acting, for your low vibrations. You're going to try to blame everybody around you except look into it for yourself. For me, yes, I used to get into it with my dad on a regular basis. I apologize, Dad, but I was going through spiritual psychosis. We'll be texting back and forth, arguing over nonsense things, arguing about things over the past, and I realized that was me trying to find reasons in the past to excuse for the way I've been acting or for the things that I'm thinking in my head that shape my environment, that shape the way I act, that shape the traumatic events that I replay or made up in my head. Well, let's say not necessarily made up, but for the traumatic events that I personally then probably went through in my own way or in my own sense, or a traumatic emotional way that I went through in my own sense. And y'all gotta understand, when you get this eye discernment and you start seeing this, you gotta understand that it's not them, it's you, and you gotta do the shadow work. You gotta look in the mirror, look at yourself, and you gotta release all that negative energy, and you gotta stop finding reasons to blame other people and other reasons to find excuses on why you act this way or why you did this. You gotta understand that that was in the past, or that if it's still going on, you need to get to the root reason why. Have a talk, and once you have that talk, then you have an eye discern on what you need to do or how you need to act. Ask about it, be like, why did this happen, why did that happen? Or if you don't want to do all that, just take it all in and then release it out by really just writing it down, doing a lot of inner work, talking to spirit, talking to your energies, and meditating. And just really honestly release all that energy. Sometimes you ain't even got to talk about it if nobody wants to. But it's ways to release this energy without taking it out on nobody, on your family and stuff. But this is something that a lot of people, especially when you're trying to raise your vibration and you in a spiritual awakening, this is something that a lot of people do to the people around them. And they don't know what's going on. They'll usually see that you get into spirituality, try to call you demonic or something. Or they'll see, or you would think, oh, you need to go to church, or you need to get yourself together. But in reality, you really just going through a spiritual psychosis, and you really trying to raise your vibration and elevate yourself. And entities will play with you. They will see you stressed out and will try to mess with you. And that's what we're about to talk about on the next thing. So y'all stay tuned, pay attention, and I hope that can help you out a little bit with that. Now, number 2, you think someone is always following you. As you delve deeper into esoteric knowledge, you may encounter darkness manifesting as shadows at the corner of your eye or nightmares. Recognize this as the Matrix attempt to deter you away from your divine path. It's a test of your resolve to uncover the truth and reclaim your inner power. Let's talk about this. Now y'all, this one really got me when I was diving deep into my spiritual journey and esoteric knowledge. I used to think FBI calls was following me. I used to think people was hacking my phone. I used to think people was sending out negative energy or black magic to me, and I was seeing shadows. I was having nightmares. And I thought all type of crazy stuff, but whole time I understand that it's entities playing with my mind and taking advantage of the stress that I'm going through to try to get me off this path, to try to get me to stop learning all the truth and get me to stop learning all this esoteric knowledge to enlighten myself, because they don't want you to elevate your vibration. So they gonna play with you, they gonna try to stress you out and make you feel crazy. Whole time it's just an illusion. It's just your mind playing tricks on you and trying to get you off that path. So when you going through this, make sure you have an eye of discernment, y'all. I would think when I walk into a restaurant and everybody look at me, I think that they agents or something to try to following me, trying to get me off my learning experience. But whole time, y'all, I had to have an eye of discernment that that's not what it is. And if it is what it is, then just know you protected. Just know you divinely protected all the time, 24/7, if that is what it is. But most likely it's not, and your mind playing tricks on you. I used to think I'm being GameStop. I used to think a lot of stuff, y'all. And at the end of the day, like I said, if it is, just know you divinely protected and everything gonna be okay at the end of the day, y'all. This is part of the spiritual journey, and you raising your vibration, and sometimes you just gotta go through this stuff. Now the last one is that you can't trust no one. During spiritual psychosis, paranoia and distress may arise. Entities may exploit your stress, testing your discernment. Remember, this is mind play. Your intuition is strengthening, and truth will be revealed in divine timing. Let's talk about it. Now, in truth, with all this, y'all, spiritual psychosis, it ain't no joke. Somebody you might know might be going through this, and they probably picked up some books, or they probably been watching some videos, and you probably think they going crazy. Just know that they going through spiritual psychosis, and eventually you or whoever will get out of it, and you will appreciate that you went through that spiritual psychosis, because now you understand, and now you know everything that was going on, why it was going on, what it was going on for. This is part of the journey. This is part of the awakening. But please, if you see somebody going through this, don't make them feel bad. Try to ease with them, and don't kick them out. Don't make it worse for them to make it so that later down the road they try to cut you off, or they try to do mean stuff. Think you they enemy or something. Try not to make it worse for them, because usually that will usually happen sometimes, or sometimes it don't. But like I said, y'all, just collect your energy and try to meditate within this new power, within this new energy field, within this new timeline that you rapidly jumping in and expanding in, y'all. But I ain't gonna count. That's pretty much all I got. Please comment if y'all got any questions or anything. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Now, because you're trying to raise your vibration and your eye of discernment is increasing and getting this unknown power, you start to feel so many energies around you, and you can't really decipher what's real or fake. So you gain this type of paranoia where you can't trust no one. It gets like that. All your friends, family, the people you around, the people you work with, you will start thinking that you cannot trust them. They are out against you or to get you. But like I said, that's entity playing against your mind, playing against the stress that you're going through, because they don't want you to be awakened. They don't want you to be enlightened. But like I said, if something is going on where somebody is playing with your trust, or somebody that is playing with you, in divine timing, it will be revealed. In divine timing, all of the truth will be revealed. So for now, just try to have a real eye of discernment, meditate, and let go of that negative energy, so you can find within yourself the truth. And when the truth is revealed, you will be ready to understand it and be able to have discernment and see who it is and who it ain't. So that's pretty much all for that one right there.